because of you. I can make my dreams come true because of you. I am open to the world, all because of you. I am strong inside of me because of you.
Let's talk. Missy, let's talk. Let's talk. Ability nkwa. Ashefo, me mamu akwaba sronko to the Let's Talk Ability show. Enne ye babe kasafa Kayayei fo ho asem. November nyina ye Kayayei fo asem ayeka. Kayayei ni oyo nipa. Kayayei ni oyo biba. Kayayei oyo boafo. Nanso ne how doso. Na the way I treat wom. How a omo fam baby obeda so obefa obi niema ne yentua ne Kayayei adan na obi ba ebeboa wo na woye ne ayakayaka niema ni nyina ho asem ene ye beka e wo national Kayayei dialogue no yede mo ekọ Tamale ekọ akọ sa asem we na enipa omo baaye na nye ize ye wo ya na adin mu osoma ne ba Yona of the Savlugu Paramonsi odi Bakpem Abdullahi the fifth. And a special guest of honor on also by Tolona Major Retired Suleimana Ombe Soya se Mayor Baye Song Foundation for NOSAC NCCE for GPRTU for DCs MCs Kayayei for nankasa no omo leaders omo baye omo doso na nipa titru so a omo soya se the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Yadawasepa, any Chief Director, and UNFPA, Mwasronko Amodemayen, say Akukosu Kokrokoa, na Henry Jaba Memorial Foundation, and Edamase, and Boabab Foundation. Omunina Bekaho, and tis a one so percent will join in conversation na Mr. Fred 024 123 5199 024 123 5199. Na den ye twen mu show love na mu chiro dot to the Kayayei na mu ni echi enko Tamale ni embobu Kayayei fo ho asem.
Na wo betimi ye pelo pa enka
Utiki. Huh?
Hey!
Say. Oh. Papa, chama. Papa, ni free oko. What's the idea with my mom 70 pesos? Chama. Idea way baby 70 pesos. Nula. Chama. What's cool?
And I'm a graduate from Ashesi University. But guess what? Before I completed Ashesi University, I worked as a headquarter or Kayayei to pay for my secondary school education. And moving from Bogatanga to Kumasi to work, I faced a lot of challenges. I went with a lot of girls, and a lot of them dropped out of school just to work as a Kayayei. Currently, after graduating from Ashesi, I started my own organization called Low Zele Initiative. And what we do is we support young girls from the northern part of Ghana they make fabric, shea butter, different products that we can sell. 20 of the girls currently go to school. When they close, they come and make the products and they make money out of it. And today, I'm honored to be your MC for today. Thank you so much. All right.
Please sit down. Yes. And then Karina, yes, let's do that. Then Bimila, let's do that. Then Zapsu, please let's give them a round.
We also have Madame Della Bright. She's representing the country director of UNFPA. UNFPA is an organization that is very interested in the welfare of Kayayei and young girls from the northern part of Ghana. Please, let's shine for her. Shine. It's a heart. It's a heart. Give it to her. Madame Della, we are very grateful that you are here with us. Anything that is Kayayei, she reach out to me. She puts all this program together. She's the executive director of Henry Jabba Foundation, the organization that is putting all this together. And she is the former gender minister. Please, let's clap for her. All right.
The goal for this dialogue is to reach an agreement on the way forward towards a policy document for the reduction and eradication of Kayayei in Ghana. We can achieve this goal if we actively engage key stakeholders like you to carve out a strategy aimed at improving the welfare of our girls in Kayayei. Ladies and gentlemen, too often our adolescent girls in the rural setting face intersecting disadvantage because of their age, gender, ethnic and background, religious affiliation, income, disability, among other compounded factors. The perception and reality of vulnerability arising out of these multiple cause drive girls to migrate from rural communities in order to escape the economic hardship, conflict, deprivation, and harsh poverty. These young women toil daily as human modes, carrying and cutting goods in order to survive. Unfortunately, in their quest to save greener pastures, they are prone to all kinds of challenges in their destination points. Dangers such as sexual abuse, teenage pregnancy, gender-based violence, hunger, poor health, and inhuman accommodation conditions. Ghana is a member of the international community, and its policies are driven to achieve the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals, which has provided us with 17 development goals, particularly SDG 5. Which is about achieving gender equality, empowering women and girls in all circumstances, including crises, social and economic hardships. This is a big win and a commitment of the international community, and we must all work to see that it is realized, most of all in hard economic situations.
No go you down doing your pass, 70, 80, 90. You know, you had 3 in Zandavin, the Kayay, and we are catch around. Kayay, so one catch around by Miss Swan. This is a shining yarn. My son, no, you do. Then it goes on some cabbage, you just down and course of goes on a song.
Ay, malakar mo kanya. Dana.
in the market, sleeping in the market. Sometimes my friends and I have to tie our legs together, and when it's raining, we have to use the basin and stand inside the water till it stops. When we can come home, we have homes here that we can see. So if there is anything that we can do, then we, the stakeholders, have a lot of work to support the young girls. And Nina to Hassim, she's here to introduce our special person. Please let's give her a hand.
I am highly honored to be asked to introduce the chairperson for this important national Kayayei dialogue. Kayayei is a big challenge in our communities here in the north. So to address this problem, we need a very powerful chief like the Yana, the overlord of the north, to chair this function. And he has selected his son, the paramount chief of Savulu, who is also a board member of the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, our chairman for today is His Royal Majesty, Batron Yuna.
Honorable Sule Salfo, Mayor of Tamale, Honorable Isi Fokarga, my grandfather, guest of honor, Tualna, is here, and the organizer of this program, Honorable Atiko Afisa Jaba, Executive Director, Henry Jaba Foundation, Directors of various government sector agencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to welcome you all to the Northern Sectors ever National Dialogue Conference on the welfare, reduction, and eradication of Kayayei menace in Ghana. Today's gathering marks the painstaking activities of the Henry Yaba Foundation, led by its Executive Director, Honorable Atiko Yaba, and its partners, the UN, FDA, to bring dignity to women and the girls in the northern regions. What we see today is sincere collaboration and cooperative spirit among all those involved in mitigating the plight of these women and young girls who are our king and king. The concept Kayayei is something we all familiar with. How our grandchildren, the young women and girls migrate to the south in search of better living conditions, which appears to be non-existent, thereby exposing them to all social hazards, including rape and physical abuse. In this context, allow me to share with you some highlights on the Kayayei menace. Some scholars have contended that unemployment, low income levels, forced marriages, breakdown of the family values, lack of parental care, lack of education, and peer influence have forced many people to go from one place to another, particularly to the major cities or communities for their better lives. Henry Yaba Memorial Foundation and its partners for this initiative. Dear participants, please let us focus our efforts on tackling the human rights challenges of these girls, suggest better ways of stopping them from migration, and recommend realistic implementation approaches to eradicate them by 2030. On this very note, I accept the chair for today's session. I thank you for your attention.
My grandmother worked as a Kayayei. My mother worked as a Kayayei, and I work as a Kayayei. So if you don't have the determination to work hard, then eventually you'll go to school or have a better future, then eventually my children will also be Kayayei, and the cycle continues. So indeed, today we need to give our best shot so we can find ways to stop this.
Let's talk ability.
It's the brand new Let's Talk Ability Show, where disability is not inability. With heart-wrenching stories.
At times, just say, I don't have anyone to help me.
Say, my bussy and in Apple. Set me, I'm a doma catcher, missing Quadani and moi.
Let's Talk Ability on Adom TV.
Show some love.
Brought to you by the Henry Jabba Memorial Foundation, changing lives with persons with disabilities.
because of conflicting commitments. I also like to recognize my colleague, Bella, who also came in from Accra to also come and support this program. It gives me much pleasure to be part of the National Consultative Dialogue on Kayayei for the novice sector. I am particularly pleased that the dialogue will focus on the human rights of the Kayayei working in our urban business environments, their future, and how to stop the flow of Kayayei from the source, which is northern Ghana. The broad-based participatory nature of the dialogue is also very commendable, noting that the Kayayei phenomenon is not new and has been discussed, broached, explored in the past in several instances, but with very little results. For us at UNFPA, we work to ensure that every young person's potential is fulfilled, especially the adolescent girl, in order to guarantee that no one is left behind. Kayayei fell into this category, and therefore we are working within our mandate area. Over the past years, UNFPA has supported the government of Ghana and other partners to undertake activities aimed to uphold the rights of Kayayei, improve upon their sexual and reproductive health, prevent sexual and gender-based violence, provide livelihood, and ultimately reduce and eradicate the phenomenon in Ghana. Other support includes providing financial support for some of the girls to return to school, to complete their education in order to break the cycle. We heard our sister here saying that her mother was a Kayayei, and she also made Kayayei well. And if we don't break the cycle, then it means that there's going to be a cycling phenomenon within the cell family. UNFPA has more specifically worked jointly with UNICEF under the UNICEF UNFPA Global Program to accelerate action to end child marriage, and partnered with a number of organizations, including Purim African Youth Development Platform and NGO, to provide integrated legal literacy, livelihood skills training, and adolescent and sexual and reproductive health and rights information and services to marginalized girls, particularly the Kayayei from the 3 regions. In 2016, UNFPA joined the Chief Justice Mentorship Program, which was initiated by Her Lordship Georgina Woods, the then Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana. The program brought on board the female health protests in urban markets, particularly known as Kayayei, to also benefit from the program. These beneficiaries, now referred to as orange girls, have been enrolled as beneficiaries of the Chief Justice Mentorship Program.
Let's talk. Yo, as for yaba the end of part 1. Your program no newa inti yapaimu into 2. Inti no throughout the week on discussing Kayayei for once. Na mo hwe se betimi asakra your attitude to Kayayei na betimi treat you to say your ma betimi show am love. Na omo so omo afeli se omo kan nipa kakra nipa bedi ene interest say ene nti obe disrespecting na next week Sunday ebe say share na yatoa komo no so afa Kayayei me pa cho so wo din a eye different from Kayayei a ebetimi afra omo a ebe ma omo dignity a fraying on 024-123-5199 and show some love to the Kayayei. Show some love, respect. Bye bye. Show some love, respect.